coming here, I was a little bit nervous about just because I didn't know what to expect. But getting into the breathing work, or actually initially I could only hold my breath for 20 seconds. It was around about 20 seconds, which is not a lot. And I always have this fear of holding my breath or suffocating or drowning, or I don't even know where the fear comes from, but it's there. So when we started the breathing technique, I I used my breath to fill my body with energy, and I felt my body filling up with energy, and I could physically feel it. I could feel it filling up in my hands, in my arms, all through my chest. It was just an energy that was just moving around in there, and I felt like when it was time to stop and hold my breath, that energy just fed my body everything that it needed without having to breathe in air, which was amazing. And that gave my whole entire being a lot of energy to work with. Going down to the ice bath, I did what Alex said not to do, and I hesitated before getting in. And I stayed stuck in that moment for a good few minutes while everyone else sort of just jumped in and did their thing. And I played with that fear a little bit. I was scared and anxious and I didn't want to do it, but I knew that I wanted to do it at the same time. So when Alex offered his hand to me again, once everyone else was sort of settled in there, I knew I had no option. I had to get in, and I did. And once I did, initially, I got a real fright and I went into panic mode and I didn't feel like I could breathe too well. But just settling that within my body and within my mind, everything settled, and I actually felt quite warm and at peace inside, which was really lovely. And the more I stayed in there, the lighter I felt, the happier I felt. And really, when we got together for the group photo in that ice pool, it really just felt like we were in a pool on a hot day, and I felt happy and I felt light. Moving from the ice bath down to the river was beautiful. Walking on bare feet over the rocks with the green and the browns, and it was just really vibrant and it felt really good. Getting down to the river, I chose the more relaxing part of the river, and it was just beautiful to lay back and feel the water, hitting the crown of my head and then just flowing through past my face, and it just felt very cleansing. And hopping out of the river with not too much instruction from Alex, except for the fact that we needed to follow him, it was good because I didn't know what was coming ahead. And then I saw a couple of people jumping off the rocks and down into the river. And again, getting to that edge, walking towards the edge, I thought I was just going to go and do it. But getting to the edge, I stopped. And that little bit of fear was there again, until I jumped. And then the fear just disappeared. And it felt great. It felt really good. So I'm very humbled and very blessed to have experienced everything that I did today. And I feel like I've learned a lot, and I feel very light. I feel very connected. I feel very beautiful. Yeah, I feel good. Thank you.